Okay, I'm hopping on here right quickly here. 6:20 p.m., 11/22/2021. I was out a while, got back, had dinner, haven't been on for a long time, haven't seen any live stream. I was pretty shocked to see what's happening this moment. And I went back 4 hours, and it's probably been going way earlier than that. What's happening is pretty incredible and unbelievable. I'm going to explain in a second. Once more, I've not seen anything like this with the lava flow heading in the stream to the ocean, the shot on the ocean, and what I saw. Not only just the incredible amount of lava flowing, but the rocks, the molten red, hot rocks falling. First of all, it's amazing that that much rock has been coming from the eruption upstream, right at the volcano mouth, the cone, the vents, and carried that far down intact, if you understand what I'm saying. So there's miles of this stream with these rocks being carried right now, which makes me wonder how much rock and mountain and, I don't know, pieces of the volcano in the cone, around the cone, or even cracking off from the mountain that's being carried downstream with this lava, and how much lava is coming out right now in order to accomplish this. I don't know. I can't know. Maybe you have seen live stream where they're showing the actual volcano of this happening, but all they're showing, as far as I see right now, is at the sea, the falling off the cliff there of the lava with these boulders. Okay, so this seems to mean that really an incalculable amount of rock and break off. I don't know. That's all I could say make out of this is coming downstream, and awful lot is, has, I don't know, loosened or has been ejected. So where is it coming from? Is it coming from the cone? Is the cone cracking and it's spewing out and ejecting this? And how could it go so far downstream like this continuously for hours and hours and hours? It seems like it's almost all rock. It's almost all solid material that's just, the liquid is just sort of pushing it through. In other words, it's not really a lot of lava, but a lot of rock mixed in and rolling down. But it can't be seen what's actually happening there right now. It can't be seen at all. I haven't even checked to see earthquakes in hours here. Not that it's really going to matter, because they don't show very much to begin with, and it's so totally downgraded. So I would have to go with the hunch that large areas of the cone inside it cracked off and fell in and created huge blasting out the rocks with the lava, and maybe that's what's being carried downstream. I don't know, unless part of the outer cone has sort of cracked off and broken through with lava coming out. I don't know. And my point here is too, it's still so early. Usually things develop into the night and they get pretty sad, but pretty serious. But it's only 6:30 here at night so far, and this has just started through the night, and it seems very, very serious. Again, I have yet to check about any quakes. So this is a concern. I don't know what happened yet so far in the past several hours, but this is, I think, is a concern into the night here, along with these developments that seem to start early, well into the afternoon here, or early evening over in La Palma, because I did the last video and I saw it earlier, and I had commented that things were sort of like revved up like a car in neutral, ready to peel out and take off. That's exactly basically what I said. What I was seeing, a lot of smoke, red, sort of glowing all around, seemed like it was ready to take off, but I didn't hear much, but nonetheless I heard a lot of rumbling, low volume, low key, that was going on, and I think there was a start of the eruption, at least as early as that, maybe earlier, though maybe the way they had the camera set up and lowering the volume that I didn't even take much notice all day, and maybe it was happening then, but right now it seems to be very seriously. Now, again, I like to watch the live stream channel watchlive.watch, okay? Because they seem to have the volume set to hear the volcano many times, or usually like loud normally, that you could actually hear what's happening right there. And then I just was watching that, and then I went to Afar TV. No, it was muted way down. They showed basically the same thing going on at the ocean. All that crud falling there, amazing. Just, I never saw anything like that so far. And continuous, because like I said, I went back 4 hours almost. That's as far as it went back in the recording. So I didn't go back before that. But like I said, in Afar TV, I had seen, like, let's say 4 hours ago in my last video, I reported what I was saying, and it didn't, it seemed like it was ready to roll, but it wasn't, not much happening. That may have been deceptive, the way they had things set up in the audio and the visual. So anyway, just now, before I was watching, seeing what was happening on watchlive.watch, and you could hear it really loud. You could hear it really loud, continuously going on, eruption. And then they showed the screen, just like I'm saying, all the huge lava with these boulders just rolling down in the lava, boulders after boulders, red hot. So that seems like it would have to be coming from the inside of the cone, or the throat, or the mouth, from the mouth of the volcano, spitting out all that rock. Again, that might seem to indicate that the cone collapsed, or had collapsed, and it's being blown out, or just now collapsed in a major way. I don't know. All right, so I just stopped for a second, and I went and I checked the earthquakes. There was a mid-fours, maybe it was higher, about 5 hours ago, and so there's been a continuation of steady 4s and 5 right along here. That also seems to indicate that this isn't going to stop. There's going to be continued eruption. So I don't know. I'm kind of getting the sense here that there's not really going to be breaks like normally. In other words, it sort of eases off in the morning and the day, and then it starts up again. This seems like it's just continuing now. It's like at a state of permanency. I don't know, maybe not, but that's what it seems like to me. And we'll see how the quakes go here also, because it's steady. It's all steady right now. So that shows that there's continuous supply of lava coming up, and it's going to continue to. And if there's more quakes, it's just going to keep going and going like this. And we'll see the magnitude also. If 4s are like nothing now, 4s and 5s, so I hate to phrase it this way, but it's due for something much larger. Not that I hope that happens, like some out there do, and I'm pretty aggravated about that. I can't go into this here now. It just came to my mind. That's why I said it like that. Wishing for judgment, wishing for the island to blow, and all these things. I wasn't going to get into this here, and I'm not going to, but I just thought of it, and I'm aggravated. I really am, and I have a right to be in righteous anger about this. You may not know what I'm talking about. All the self-righteous out there, and yes, you are. You're not God. You're not a judge. You don't know what's in God's mind or how he feels about judging. You have no right in your self-righteousness, wishing evil on others and condemning them for their sin. Well, you should be glad God didn't condemn you for your sin, and if you're saved, all right, by his grace. I have doubts about that, okay, about those who come on my channel, and this is everywhere online. It's always been those who claim to be believers. They talk the good talk and seem to believe in Jesus' return and all the rest of it, but their souls don't line up, okay? Not their doctrines nor their hearts toward others. I can almost guarantee, not almost, I do guarantee that they don't believe that salvation is by grace alone, because I see their attitudes in their hearts and their judgmentalism. Again, I mentioned this several videos back, not just toward the world, toward unbelievers, but also toward other believers, okay? They seem to be loving and all cozy, but deep down, when their heart gets revealed, at least I see it, and it's obvious to me. A lot of crazy doctrines, beliefs, really bizarre. I named a few of them several videos back when I sort of went on my rant and vented myself, just like a volcano vents. Maybe many got upset with me and they never came back. I get so few comments, I don't care anymore. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't even bother me, because whatever the reason is, I just try to speak the truth, not to ramrod and roll over anyone with the so-called truth, but because I feel it needs to be said, and so few are speaking the truth now. And there's so many crazy doctrines and self-righteousness and works mixed in with their belief, even though they claim to believe in prophecy and Jesus' return and everything, the tribulation. So that's why I keep a distance. I really do. Maybe it's alienated me, myself, or from the things I say. I speak very strongly and right to the point. I don't hold any punches, and I guess a lot of people don't like that. I didn't expect to say one word that I'm saying here now, but I feel like I need to say this, okay? So, in plain English, I'm not going to allow anyone to come to my channel with that kind of attitude or crazy beliefs and doctrines like offshoots of Christian thinking. They're very mystical, as if I just don't understand. I don't have the deep teaching. I don't have the deep understanding or knowledge that they do, in a condescending way. And I know that's being thought. I don't care. I could care less. I'm just saying I know that that's what's being thought. I'm going to say this. I don't care if someone thinks it's boasting. I've seen enough in my close to 43 years of having been saved by Jesus. He saved me. He sought me, revealed himself to me, and I was saved, okay? I've seen enough in those years to know the difference. And my 60 plus years of being on this earth, I'm in my 60s, okay? Really, quite frankly, I've had it. I've had it with being on YouTube after all these years and everything. Can't say certain things. Just hold it in, hold it in. All the craziness, all the false doctrines, all the deception, all the carnality, and they won't accept the truth when it hits them in the face. So I guess I'll just get off of this for now. I said that. I didn't expect to. And others needed to hear this, okay? I'm not going to stand for it. You just won't be on my channel anymore, okay? You won't be allowed to comment. I don't care how many visions or dreams or whatever supernatural things happen to someone. I don't care. I don't care about their teachings. I'm not speaking at any specific person. What I mean is, I'm speaking in general also, that this has been going on for a long time, but I'm addressing things in my channel here specifically. Just hoping, praying that bad things happen to that island and it breaks off in your obnoxious self-righteousness so that others can be judged because you're judging them because of their sin, when only God is the judge of that. Who are you to judge? Who are you? Everyone deserves his judgment except by his grace. If you're saved, are you saved by his grace? That's what I've been wondering about some of you. Not just some of you now on my channel, but in the past on my channel, everywhere else out there. Everybody coming in the name of faith and belief, that they believe they have faith, but their fruits are rotten, their doctrines are rotten and crazy, really off the wall. And that's someone like me who at times or many times speaks in a fiery indignation or fiery, rhetoric or response, with the truth burning in me. Someone like me is just condemning and divisive and all this baloney. Don't have the fruits of the Spirit. I'm showing rotten fruits. Again, go read what Jesus said to the Pharisees. What I just said is tame compared to what he called them in his anger. He overturned the table in the temple and got angry. So does that give me the right? No. If that's what you think I'm saying here, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying Jesus himself was angry and indignant about self-righteousness and the things in his name that's false, and he despises it, okay? Everything that comes in his name with all these things, these evil hearts, these crazy doctrines, this self-righteousness disguised as faith, masquerading as believers. So call it what you will. I'm done with this conversation here. You want to, whatever you want to do, you want to judge me, you want to think that I'm, being not nice, I'm not nice person, I'm being condemning, and you want to make me seem that way, that I don't care. I really don't. I only get a handful of comments, any particular video. Again, that's not the issue. It just shows something going on, okay? It really does. And thank you so much to you out there. I'm saying this sincerely for your comments. Not just for my ego or something like that. I mean, thank you for just your truth and your everything, for being together, in thought and as one here. Maybe a small group. I don't know why others aren't commenting. That's fine, It just seems bizarre to me. There has to be a reason for that. As it says, silence speaks louder than words. So you might think I'm making an issue out of the comments or views or everything. Then you don't really understand whatsoever what I'm feeling right now. It's not about me. It's just sad. It's pitiful, not just now, but what's always been going on since I've been online. I've bared with this so long. It makes me angry. It makes me sorrowful. It makes me wonder how many out there are really true believers. And then if I say something like that, others are going to say, you're just judging everyone. We're at our own stage. All this kind of stuff. I addressed all that kind of stuff. I understand all that, all those aspects of everything. All right, that's it. I'm done. All right, so I gave my report of what's happening tonight, and then this took over. This my sentiments and my thoughts and my feelings came out, and I'm glad they did, that I addressed this. So God bless, and I'll be watching for tonight. And like I said, I mean what I said. Whoever needed to hear this, I'm absolutely serious, and that's it. All right. I'll talk to you all later. God bless you.